Hey guys, Stephanie here. Please hit that like, subscribe, and share. Alright, well, I'm in Mesa, Arizona. Mesa, however you say it. I'll say it like Stephanie says it. Mesa, Arizona. Anyways, so I'm going to the Deplorable Comedy Show tonight. So stoked, so excited. Even got VIP tickets just so I can meet people. And I'm not the starstruck type of person, but I'm very passionate about this. Speaking of passion, Laura Loomer, okay? How I started getting on Twitter and like even doing YouTube videos is her. And she would go out there and tell the truth. And people literally attacked her. They took her off PayPal, took her off everything. They tried to ruin her for reporting the truth on Ilhan Omar. Ilhan Omar is a bad chick, dude. She's already has like 3 criminal charges pending on her. She married her own brother, dude. Immigration fraud, campaign finance violations, all sorts of stuff. But Laura Loomer was essentially punished for reporting the truth. And karma, oh, it's a bitch. Oh, Ilhan, you should have just been an honest person. And I'm sorry, but I hate liars. I hate liars with a passion. And that's why I started getting passionate about this stuff. Because it's like, you look around and criminals and liars are being rewarded, and then people who tell the truth and they just want what's fair are punished. And with this whole reform thing here in Mesa, Arizona right now, on the news last night, there was a guy who already had a lot of priors. He was charged with intoxication manslaughter. They let him off on his own personal recognizance via criminal reform. Democrats, go figure. Well, he's been on the run for a year. Yeah. See how that works? My God, people. And here in Mesa, Arizona, $60,000 federal grant has been issued for the Art Center to receive to support the art reflecting on border deaths. Border deaths, huh? What about the millions of deaths across America from drugs coming over the border and guns? Where's the federal grants for that? There are none. Because if you talk about it, you're racist. You're what? Everything, basically. Like Comey, all these people, they are doing dirt. Democrats, they do their investigations, find dirt on Republicans, and basically say if you don't go against Trump, we're going to charge you. But if you go against Trump, we'll give you a plea deal. Who wouldn't take the plea deal? I mean, come on. It's just common sense, people. And what I don't understand is why isn't anybody concerned with what's going on in our own country? You have George Soros here, who has been banned from countries because he's a domestic threat. He's threatening their security in Hungary, Philippines, Russia. Go figure whether Democrats are always blaming Russia for everything, right? I mean, think about it. If you were Putin or some other world leader, wouldn't you get sick of Democrats constantly blaming you for your country's problems? I mean, it's all propaganda. So then you have to ask yourself, okay, well, how did Hitler get away with killing millions of people and persuading other people to kill him? Just like Julius Caesar put Christians on crosses, killed them in the Colosseum while other people cheered on. It's because it's the perception. It's fear. It's being told they're going to hurt you. They're going to get you. You got to get them, get them, get them, get them. It's exactly what they're doing to conservatives, Christians. It's demonic as hell, guys. And I just don't understand how people don't see through this. Because it's disturbing. How the hell can you come to the border illegally, get killed, or bring someone here that gets murdered, and then you want to sue the United States because you committed a crime that affected? No, you can't. No. People need to stop doing this. It's all propaganda. Look at what Hitler did to the Jews. Look at history. Throughout history, it tells you how this plays out. Okay? When you have the House Speaker go to impeachment and she's got pens for souvenirs. This isn't a fucking cruise trip. This is our country. This is our lives. This is our kids' futures. It's not going to go away if Trump's gone. Trump is a roadblock. Trump is trying to point out what these people are doing. But people are so hung up in feeling based shit, they refuse to admit what's in front of them, or they're too scared to say it because some stupid ass activist or lobbyist will label you something. Why say shit? Label us all something then. Because none of us are perfect. We're not. And the funny thing is, with all this money that goes to victims of crimes against criminals, like criminals commit crimes, then they get to sue the government or insurance companies or homeowners or whoever. Criminals get to sue, they get the money, they get short jail time, like, the college admission scandal. Come on. There's a new email that can prove. Fuck that. Dude, you did it. Just admit, I did it. I'm sorry. Take your time and walk. And that is why we are so mad. Because it's like, if I were to commit a college admission scandal like that, I would do the real time. So would you. But these people, they just get excuses, a tap on the hand. No big deal. It's not racism. It's not nationalism. It's people getting sick of the double standard. And that is why it is so frustrating to me, to why nobody can just be honest with themselves. But in the meantime, you literally have our government being taken over from within. George Soros is from the Soviet Union. All right, when Hitler took over and when he was going down, he had people within his own group that wanted to save their own asses. So they came here to America, went to the feds, went to the CIA, said, hey, we'll tell you everything. We'll tell you where everything is at. They've been slowly trying to kill off us forever. Why doesn't anybody see that? I mean, my God, why isn't there any, tributes to all the kids and parents of opioid addiction? Like, there's so much stuff going on within our own country that nobody will even talk about. But we want to victimize everybody else from every other country, but not look at what is within our own. Opioids have ruined this country. It comes from China, it comes from Mexico, but we're paying Mexicans money, and we're putting art museums and federally funding them because of their hardship. Wow, we got a lot of hardships here too, from your country, too. So you know what, Crimean River, dude. I think it's time that everybody starts worrying about themselves and their family and their future and their kids' future. Because if you really think this is going to stop, Trump is just roadblock, people. It's so much deeper and darker. Wake up, America. I'm telling you, Ilhan Omar, she's got a new challenge in her district from Dahlia. So happy that there are real people who just want a good freaking country without all this corrupt crap. Makes me happy. All right, like, subscribe, share. I'm gonna do a video later from the Deplorable Show. Just wanted to say hi, check back in. Love you, Twitter fam, Instagram fam, everybody. Sorry, I've just been really busy, my kids and stuff like that. And to be honest with you guys, I get burnt out on this political stuff because I'm not like most people. Like I've told y'all before, I'm Rh negative, which actually goes back to the slaughter of ancient times because we're biblical people. We're spiritual. I see things, I feel things, they're different. I am different. And if you look back, Hitler had a team of people in the 1930s who were investigating the different types of blood groups. And after they discovered where the Rh people came from, that's when they started slaughtering the Jews. They didn't start slaughtering people and telling the public, like, we're just going to kill these people for no reason. It was a long, drawn-out thing where they're bad, they're evil, they're this, they're that. And that's exactly what they're doing to Christians and Trump supporters. And then you have Hollywood that gets in on it. But George Soros is banned from 6 other countries, including Russia, the Philippines, Hungary, because he's a domestic threat. But because he gives billions to Democrats and supports them, we're just supposed to bow down and be their bitch? I say bow down to this. You get out of here too, George Soros. We don't want you either. That's where Greta came from. That's child abuse. Anybody who's telling their kids you're going to be dead in 10, 12 years if you don't get rid of Trump, New Green Deal, you're all gonna die. You all should be bitch slapped for lying to people. Quit lying. I hate liars. Hate them. I hate liars. I loathe it. I hate it with a passion. And that's why I started doing this. Because of Laura Loomer. Started actually watching her stuff. Got on Twitter like a year ago. I have like a little over 15,000 followers on Twitter now. I would probably have more if I could actually put more time into it. I still don't even really know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of going with the flow. I think I'm just a shit talker. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, guys, please hit that like, subscribe, and share.